Hello and welcome to Her in the Huddle on WOVU 95.9 FM. This is your girl, Rachel Hill, the First Lady of Sports, and it is a Wednesday night. It's a beautiful night in the city. It's about 65 degrees right now in Cleveland, Ohio. So we got a lot to talk about. And I got my guest co-host, my boys here with me. I got Mr. Willie Epteen Jr. How you doing today, Willie? What's going on, man?
Yeah, Cleveland. I'm crying with y'all. What's going on? What's going on?
What you crying about?
Man, you know what I'm crying about. Don't front.
Why was you laughing so hard? Because I came on a little different.
No, because you came on like, hey, this is late
I
out.
don't know what happened. And I got my boy Marshawn Powers with us today. What's up, Marshawn?
What's up, Rachel?
Marshawn Powers.
What's up, Willie? What's up, Willie?
What's up with it?
Man, chilling. Can't complain.
Can't call it.
Nah.
You know what it is.
Yeah.
So, Willie, not Willie, I'm sorry. But Marshawn, have you had a chance to go on the Opportunity Corridor yet?
Yeah, so listen,
we got a new highway.
I made it a purpose today. I was over
big deal.
I was over in Maple, like off Attorney and Dunham, over chilling with my brother before I came over here. I made it a purpose to take 77 to the Opportunity Corridor to come around. And it's actually faster.
Yeah, I'm gonna see which way is faster on my way home. Is it the Streetway or the Opportunity Corridor? That's gonna be faster. But hats off to the city of Cleveland. I haven't taken it the other way towards University Circle yet. I just took it to get to 77. But it looks like so far so good. I know DJ Chris Styles had a chance to travel on it the other day as well. So
yeah, man, I'm gonna make it a point to travel it on the way home.
That's a great thing for the city of Cleveland.
Why?
Yes, DJ Chris Styles. Talking about the Opportunity Corridor. We're going to sports right now. he gives a thumbs up. But yeah, Willie, this is a big thing for us. We don't get new highways all the time, because they're not building anywhere, around on the east side of Cleveland that much. A lot of building is on the west side.
It's coming with this new mayor. Listen, I believe in Justin Bibbs. He's younger, innovative. I think he's gonna. Hopefully, I'm tired of one thing that one. I ain't trying to be negative Nancy here, but one thing that would make this Opportunity Corridor it could be a significant thing in Cleveland if they do it right. Tear down them old little factories, all that dirt and stuff, and throw a gas station there. Kind of build a few little things around it, make it look nice. Don't just put a road there and then all we see is dirt and abandoned buildings, Orlando's bread. Make it look nice. Make it look like you actually put some effort into it.
Yeah.
That's the only thing. Willie probably like, what are they talking about? Willie, when you come up here for that Raiders game, we're going to take you on the Opportunity Corridor.
Willie, you still coming, man?
No.
He just shook his head no.
Oh,
no.
Your Cleveland crew was so excited to meet you.
Hey, what if we beat the Ravens twice?
What that's got to do with me?
I'm asking you. We'll be 8-5 then. You ain't coming. We 8-5, y'all.
I
might be 5-8.
Yeah, like I said. What's that? What your man got to do with me? Oh, that's a song from way back in the day. Y'all don't know nothing about, right? Okay, so
I guess.
Talk to me about this corridor. This what is it? How many lanes is it?
So pretty much we have this other highway that takes you kind of from east to west called 490. So a part of the problem with 490 was when you got off the highway on this street called East 55th, it was congested. Like you only could go left or right, and people were trying to get on the other side of town to like where Cleveland Clinic, University Hospitals, like that. What is that, Fairfax Area Hospital District? I don't know what they call it, but pretty much they needed to find a way to get you across town over there faster. So they kind of, and I think ambulances have something to do with it too. So it's just a street that gets you from the area where Cleveland Clinic, University, Case Western Reserve is to downtown.
It's so more quick. So people don't have to drive through certain parts of town.
Pretty much, yeah.
Really? So, so my question is it a freeway or is it just a road?
It's a roadway.
It's a roadway. It leads you to a freeway.
Yeah, and Cleveland don't have any circular highways, so we only have ones that run north, south, east or west. East and west. But we don't have a connector. Like Columbus, like got 75 and stuff. So we don't have that. So maybe one day before I die, there'll be a connector highway. Where there'll be a circle so they can connect all the highways. But yeah, so anyways, let's get to sports, you guys. So learning a little bit about Cleveland, and hats off to Burton Bell Carr and everything that they do for this area as well, because this is the area that Burton Bell Carr operates in. Burton Bell Carr is who puts this radio station on. So hats off to them and everything that they do in the community. There would be no Her in the Huddle without Burton Bell Carr and all the ingenious things that they do and things that they do to better the community. So Jarvis Landry finally spoke out about the Odell situation today, you guys. And pretty much he said it's
wait. I got something for that.
Yeah.
What'd he say?
What he said was he talked about is that it stung, and it still does, and he misses his friends, and they've been friends since high school and LSU, so they have an extensive relationship. And he said he doesn't know why things didn't work out. Then he alluded to some of the struggles that this offense is having as well too, and he mentioned he struggled a little bit. So he just has 23 receptions for 219 yards and no touchdowns in 6 games. So his 36.5 receiving yards per game, he ranks 86 in the NFL, and he's 2 spots ahead of OBJ's 35.7. So they were pretty much right at the same place. Almost the same player, kind of.
That's terrible. That is terrible.
Yeah, but he said he's trying to make the most of the opportunities that has been given to him, and he's battling some injuries, and he's given everything that he has, and that will never change. But he finally spoke about that situation. He opened himself up for questions. It was actually at a food drive that he had, his turkey giveaway, and he opened himself to some questions, and obviously that Odell question came up. So I don't know if he knows what to make of it, because he's listening to so many different sides. But I always know he probably gonna side with his boy, but he's locked into this organization as well too, because he was the number 1 receiver. But I could see him being torn. What do you guys think about that?
Do you want the truth or you want to lie? It depends on, if I tell you the truth, then I don't know. I mean, will it fracture our relationship with the Browns? I can tell you a lie.
Tell the truth.
You want to know the truth?
Just speak on it.
I honestly believe that Jarvis really wasn't consulted about this. I don't think they really cared what his opinion of it was or not, because after they cut Odell, Jarvis gets to speak any other week. But that week that they cut Odell, we didn't hear anything from Jarvis. You know what I think the Browns told him? Jarvis, we pay you $850,000 plus per week. I mean, you could say something about Odell and it's be negative and to bring a bad image on us, and we'll fine you for conduct detrimental to the team.
I don't think they say
that. Okay.
I don't think they would say that.
Why not? So why wasn't he available to talk?
Because they make certain players. They don't make everybody
Jarvis
available
talks
to talk.
every week, Rachel.
They don't make everybody available.
Jarvis talks. Jarvis, the leader on the team. Yes, he does. Jarvis talks every week. Every week he plays, he talks. Him, Baker, Miles.
So why not let him talk last
either
weekend?
either John Johnson or Anthony Walker always talk. Nobody else talks. And Nick Chubb. Whoever the starting running back. Nick Chubb, Kareem Hunt, or Dearness. Whoever's that starting running back. They're the only guys that talk. You never hear from Donovan Peoples-Jones, hardly. You never hear from you barely hear from Denzel. You barely hear from Mack Wilson or anybody else. How many times have we heard from Jadeveon Clowney?
Once or twice.
Exactly. And we 10 games in. They pick and choose who they want to talk. It's a real reason why he didn't talk to Week Odell, because he would have went up there and said the same thing he said to Mary Kay Cabot. I'm mad.
He said he was mad.
He was mad. It stung. Willie. Willie,
Give me some man speak right
Willie.
here.
Go ahead.
If something stings you, do that make you mad? Are you still piping hot about it, and you just trying to tone it down a little bit?
It depends on who it is that stung me. If it's my employer that stung me, and I've been putting in all this blood, sweat, and tears, and they sting me like that, I'm ready to go, man.
Yeah.
I'm out of
Thank you.
here.
That's what I was trying to talk to him about yesterday, Willie, because I was saying that playing the Cleveland Browns is always personal for Bill Belichick. And he was trying to say it ain't personal at all, and he don't care about being fired. I'm like, yes, he does.
No.
When you have been fired and you have put in, like Willie just said, your blood, sweat, your tears, you spend more time with your coworkers than you do your family, and you work hard, you're going to feel stung and bitter and have some type of feeling and feel some type of way.
Willie, do you think Bill Belichick personally feels mad at the Browns that he was fired 20 years ago by a regime that no longer is here? Do you think he still got a grudge towards the Haslams?
Not the Haslams. The Haslam wasn't there.
Exactly. So he can't have a
towards
grudge
the organization.
I don't think so. If anything,
we're not
you gotta
naming
have
specific
a
people.
towards Baltimore,
I think
not the Browns.
I think that's a Rachel thing.
Yeah,
Baltimore
fired him. The Browns didn't fire him.
I can't wait to ask him.
Baltimore fired him.
I can't wait to get to Bill Belichick and ask him. Maybe he'll tell me the truth.
Because you already know what he's gonna say.
No, I don't.
I'm going to tell you what he's gonna say. That was before this. We're only thinking about this game here.
Exactly.
We're moving on to Cincinnati.
Yeah,
we're on to Cincinnati.
Yeah. We're
on to Cincinnati. But we had people in the booth videotaping Cincinnati before we played Cincinnati a year and a half. But we on to Cincinnati.
Yeah,
again, we're only talking about what we need to do. Our quarterback is playing very well, and he's not turning the ball over, and we're not beating ourselves, and that's what we need.
But
hold up.
Go ahead.
I had to put my hoodie on, so yeah.
Oh my God.
No, about Jarvis, yeah. I mean, Jarvis. I think Jarvis is upset. I'm pretty sure Jarvis is extremely upset. You know why? Because I actually don't hardly ever listen to that. You know it's radio, the FM radio station. I hardly ever listen to them all day. Today, I listened to them 6 a.m. as I was coming in. I didn't change the channel, and they asked Mary Kay on there what happened about Jarvis Landry, and apparently she didn't even ask Jarvis about getting targets or anything. The question was about how is Jarvis' health? And Jarvis started ranting about not getting the ball and stuff like that. So Jarvis knows something ain't right. I'm looking at his whole stats from last year. Jarvis didn't get a touchdown to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He didn't get a touchdown to 11 games in.
But Jarvis,
he had 3 touchdowns on the year. He had double targets in the game 3 times. He had 11 twice and 10 once.
Okay, but Jarvis has never really been that kind of receiver.
Right.
If you look back at his days, all the way back to LSU, he was the guy that would have 8 catches for 77 yards, or 10 catches for 85 yards and 1 touchdown. That's the kind of receiver that he has been. So to be honest, Jarvis is really what Baker needs for that security blanket. They need Donovan Peoples-Jones, and what's the other kid's name? Hollywood Higgins.
Mm-hmm.
Hollywood Higgins. You need to put those 2 dudes together and make one OBJ. That's what, and not in terms of not being able to be on the same accord with your quarterback, because obviously he has some sort of chemistry with them. So this is what Cleveland needs to do. Cleveland needs to call Los Angeles back and say, yo, you know what? Psych, he's still on our team, but we're going to combine Donovan Peoples-Jones and Hollywood Higgins with OBJ, with OBJ's talent, and put this chemistry that he has with Hollywood and what's his name? DPJ, and now we got a brand new receiver. We want our guy back. That's what they need to do.
I don't think they'll do it.
Yes, they would.
I don't know. I mean, and it's hard.
Bro, you couldn't tell me that they wouldn't do that. If they had OBJ's talent and the chemistry that he has with those other 2 guys and put them all together in OBJ, you You can't tell me they wouldn't take that back. There's no way.
No, I believe it. Yeah.
Yeah, and they
Get
I
on out
mean,
of here. I'm a love doctor.
huh?
Like, get on out of here. I'm a love doctor.
Well, it looks like they tried to target OBJ in that game. You know, he only had 2 catches for 18 yards. I'm like, he could have did that here in Cleveland. You know, but did y'all see that hit he put on the guy who intercepted the ball? I can't remember.
Jimmy Ward.
I'm like, he could have been a DB. I'm like, dog, I don't know, Odell.
He made Jimmy mad. Jimmy said he gonna see them, and they played it again
Oh,
last
for real?
of the season. In LA, Jimmy said I always wanted to hit Odell. So he said he gonna look.
Oh, Jimmy was mad about that hit.
Yeah, he hit him.
Well,
just imagine if
he just
it ain't
the
ball. Offense. It ain't the offense job to hit the defense. Defense do the hit. So the defense do the hitting. So if a cornerback get hit, I'm pretty sure he's like, nah. And then it's gonna be on tape. Once you make it on Al Gore's internet, man, it's all bad for you. It's all bad.
Odell laid him out though. I was like, ooh, I didn't know Odell could hit like that.
Mm-hmm. That's frustration, man.
Yeah.
I'm fired. I'll be right back.
All right. So, I feel bad for Jarvis. You know that. I mean, it was just something so cute because they would do press conferences together as well. It was just so cute, and I just feel bad that they're gone. You know, but at the end of the day, they'll be fine. I'm the one who ain't making millions of dollars, so I can't care about their feelings too doggone much.
Because they definitely don't care about you.
I know
according
that's right.
to Jay Glazer, which it ticked a lot of people off today. As soon as Odell got to Cleveland, he told Jay Glazer to help him find a way to get out of Cleveland.
I don't know. I don't know if it was personal.
It wasn't. This is our business, man.
Yeah,
I'm glad Odell came. I'm not gonna be like all these other. You got people who on other radio stations posting about them unfollowing Odell on Twitter like he gonna matter, like he gonna know you unfollowed him.
Mm-hmm.
You think Odell? You think 10 million minus one person is gonna matter to Odell? You think he really gonna know you unfollowed him?
No.
Like I said, that's petty. Get out your feelings, man. Like,
they mad about the video.
Yeah.
And stuff.
Yeah. You know, at the end of the day, I look at it like this. You know, he wanted to be in LA for business. He got drafted to New York. So
yeah,
hey, it is what it is.
And that's when you look at the long and short of it. It was just like LeBron.
Yeah.
You know, you going to LA to pursue your business pursuits and stuff like that. Cleveland wasn't a big enough market to do it. Yeah. You went from New York to Cleveland. Let's be honest here about Cleveland.
It's a downgrade.
You know, everybody is not for everybody. You know, and then he want to go out in LA and make movies and advertisements and all that other stuff. So at the end of the day, I really don't blame him, and because I love LA myself.
That's why he didn't go to Green Bay. Come on now, like no disrespect. I love Cleveland. I think the Packers is amazing, but Green Bay ain't Cleveland. Come on. The only thing you can do out there is ice fish.
Yeah,
that's all you can do.
The Packers is all Green Bay has. So
that's it.
Yeah, so it wasn't about football really at all. It's
I got a question when we come back from break.
Oh, we not taking a break. We taking one at 6:30.
Okay.
So because we got a long break.
Okay. All right. So, is it possible that OBJ kind of paved the road for him to leave by dropping passes, by running incorrect routes, by what they said, him not being in the spot where Baker expected him to be at the time of the pass? Is it possible that OBJ has become one of the dopest engineers on the planet by doing all that stuff?
No, I don't think he did it on purpose at all.
You hope he didn't do it on purpose. I think there's a difference between you thinking, you know what? Let me tell you like this. I'm gonna tell you like Cedric the Entertainer said. Black people don't hope. We wish we'll start something. You hoping ain't the same as him thinking, or you thinking that he didn't do it.
He wouldn't do that. I think
dropped 2 passes on the season, so I don't think so. If anything, I would think that I would think that he was dropping passes and running the wrong routes. Because some people say running the wrong route, some people say freelance, but a lot of receivers freelance.
Exactly.
Devontae Adams freelance. It's
Every
Aaron
receiver
Travis
Rodgers.
freelance.
Kelsey on record say he freelance.
Aaron Rodgers is Devontae Adams' quarterback.
So why can't Baker be Odell's? What was the issue that he couldn't be?
Because he's not the same quarter. He's not on the caliber level. He's not on the same level as Aaron Rodgers.
Okay.
And they didn't have that connection that that Aaron and Devontae have. Come on, man.
I agree. I was just saying, I agree.
Yeah, but and like Marshawn was saying, you know, every receiver freelance his route, so we can't act like it's something brand new when it comes to Odell, just to pile on Odell. But the video definitely sealed it. I think one, because you made Baker look bad and made the organization look bad. So I think the video is what sealed the deal. I think that they was willing to deal. I heard that he wasn't going to be there, you know, next year. Obviously, also money was a factor, but he wasn't going to be there next year. That I did know that this was going to be the last year with him.
So,
but
they couldn't trade him because it was after the deadline.
Yeah, the video accelerated the fact and sped up everything because you made the organization look bad. I mean, well, you made Baker look bad, and Baker is the face of the organization.
Hey, here's another thing, Willie. If Odell dropping passes got himself out of Cleveland, then I think Njoku should be on the next Amtrak out of here too.
You think so?
Man, he dropped that. You drop an easy touchdown?
Yeah, but usually, you know, he catches all of his targets. The receiver's gonna drop a ball. It happens, man. Even Travis Kelsey dropped balls.
But here's the thing, though. This is a huge difference. And Rachel and Marshawn, we got to get to these social media comments, man.
Yes, please.
But here's the difference. One football player is OBJ. The other one is Njoku.
So that's money. That's all. That's the only thing that separates them two is money.
No, it's not the money. It's the long-term potential that they could bring to the organization. Now, all things being said, and they said you got to choose between Odell Beckham Jr. and David the Joker to stay here for the next 3 years. You can only choose one. Which one are you taking?
For the next 3 years?
Which one are you taking?
Can I modify this a little bit? Can I get another quarterback?
No.
Between OBJ and David
Njoku? They were there together with the same quarterback. So 3 years from now, and they say they come to Marshawn, you as the GM, and said, one of these dudes got to go. David or Odell? Which one's leaving?
David.
Odell.
What? This dude is smoking crack. This dude is smoking.
I said David Njoku is gone.
For the next 3 years?
For the next 3 years.
Well, it's for business purposes, it's gonna have to be Odell because of what he's making.
Okay, let me rephrase the question because
talent wise,
you are channeling your inner Max Kellerman right now.
I am.
Let me rephrase the question. Which one of these two players that they say you have to take one of for the next 3 years that you believe as the GM would have the biggest impact on you actually winning the Super Bowl? Not getting there or potentially winning, but it's already
you said it that way. Of course it's going to be Odell.
Okay, so my point is this. What is the ultimate goal in the National Football League?
To win the Super Bowl. Okay,
so that's where I'm going with this. Comments from social media. Cool Kev. He wants to know what kind of food is in Cleveland.
Kind of food is here?
Yeah.
Everything.
What does he like?
Everything but seafood. Tell him to eat the seafood here.
Okay.
Well, it's not as fresh like, you know, the ocean. Like you're living on top of the ocean. It's freshly frozen.
It's not Lake Erie seafood. That's lake food.
Well, that's catfish.
I wouldn't trust
some catfish.
Lake Erie eat people. It don't spit nothing out. I don't know what.
Catfish and walleye. You can do some good fishing in Lake Erie.
What kind of fish they got out there? Catfish?
Yeah. You like walleye?
Who?
Walleye.
Bless you.
That's one of my favorite fishes. Walleye, they got that. That's a good fish. Perch, orange roughy.
Yeah, perch is good.
You know.
Okay. And then Cool Kev also says positive K. That was the little rap I gave at the beginning of the show. What your man got to do with me. He also says Baker doing insurance jobs on the field. Yeah. Okay. Melvin Wall on Facebook says Baker should have been on the first thing smoking to another team, not OBJ. Well, we already know that may be true, but they're not going to get rid of the quarterback before they get rid of the receiver. Jarvis Cool Kev says on YouTube, Jarvis is on his way out the door. Damian Hernandez says Jarvis is the Secretary of State. Cool Kev says the Models in terms of Bill Belichick being let go by the Browns. Damian Hernandez says again, Jarvis starting to sound like T.O. crying about Romo. I don't know, man. I'm in Dallas, Damian, and I think T.O. man would he nothing will ever come close to that. And then he also says LeBron buying crypto. Of course, that's crypto is now going to be Crypto Arena instead of Staples Center. Baker Mayfield
we're gonna talk about that later.
Baker Mayfield is Brady Quinn 2.0. Cleveland ain't no seafood state. Well, number one, Cleveland is a city and not a state.
Yeah. I never known Cleveland was a state.
Odell is a hothead and a cancer to the locker room. Also a diva who is thinking about chasing money. Reason why he is requesting another trade.
Who said that?
Damien said that too.
Damien? I need Damien. Damien, listen closely. Come by this fireside chat with Uncle Sean for a second.
Oh my God.
Come by this fireside. If Odell was really a cancer, he wouldn't have got the recommendations that he got publicly over social media. It was only two guys that spoke of Odell publicly that spoke out on him. John Johnson and Myles Garrett, both defenders. Willie, you know football just like I know it. Defense and offense, they really don't talk because they really hang out with each other. They talk, but they really don't talk. Mm-hmm. So if your defense is saying that you should be on that team, he ain't no cancer, brother. Mm-hmm. That ain't no cancer to me.
Yeah. Go ahead, Rachel.
I was gonna say, and he give him a lot of free stuff too. So.
Yeah, I don't know no cancer giving away Nikes and they let you come over to. I don't know no cancer let you come over to their house and pick out the closet. No, I don't know too many cancers do that. 90% of the stuff probably ain't even worn yet.
Now I will say this to Damien in regard to the T.O. comparison, because that's what it looks like on the outside. That's what it looked like about T.O. on the outside. Obviously, that's what it looks like about OBJ on the outside. Mm-hmm. But you talk about teammates, other than a few people here and there. The last, when you talk about T.O. and him getting into it with his teammates, it was Donovan McNabb. Again, a quarterback, the franchise quarterback. No matter what he said about McNabb, whether it was true or not, you can't say that stuff about the quarterback and then expect you to be able to still be there. That's not going to happen. So, because teammates have been on record of saying about how great of a teammate OBJ is, just like they said T.O. was. So it's really the media's depiction of these said players. Not to say that they're perfect, but the pendulum swings more on the side of them being valuable teammates rather than being cancers.
Tell them.
Yeah. And on that, we can go to that long-awaited break that Willie been waiting for. So we're going to be right back. You listening to Her in the Huddle on WOVU at 95.9 FM. We will be right back.
The Thanksgiving event to remember at WOVU.org. For the long haul kickoff, I Am a Survivor, featuring Leandria Johnson.
I'm an open book, y'all. I will tell you my testimony. I need you to know every drug, every bit of alcohol that tried to take over my life.
Saturday, November 27th at 5:00 p.m. Doors open at 4. This event will take place at the Pentecostal Church of Christ, 10515 Chester Avenue.
Let the Lord know. Just say, oh. I'm so mad when they're coming. So I'm so mad when they're coming.
Download your free ticket today and see Miss Leandria Johnson.
So it's about to be cold.
raising 3 kids on my own. I know what it feels like to be in a worse situation. But I got down on my knees.
You will also hear from the Cleveland Foundation's Vice President of Programming, Dale Anglin, St. Luke's Foundation CEO and President, Tim Tramble, Sisters of Charity licensed social worker, Rashawn Bunton, doctors from Metro Health Hospitals, Senior Vice President and Chief Equity Officer, Dr. Alan Neville, former Medical Staff President, Dr. Sherry Williams, and Medical Director of Inclusion, Diversity, and Equity, Dr. Charles Maudlin. Gaines Funeral Home CEO and President Kay Evans Gaines.
Hear from survivors of coronavirus and the young men of song, the house-shaking spiritual believers.
Learn about testing and vaccination alternatives.
Download your free ticket now at wovu.org for the long haul kickoff, I Am a Survivor, featuring Leandria Johnson, Saturday, November 27th at 5 o'clock p.m.
What we talking?
This event is brought to you by COVID Long Haul Survivors and WOVU 95.9 FM, our Voices United, a Burton Bell Card community radio station. To attend, you must show proof of vaccination or proof of a negative test taken no more than 14 days beforehand.
You won't be a Browns fan no more? All right, welcome back to Her in the Huddle, WOVU and 95.9 FM. Remember, you can always give us a call at 216-271-0959. You can listen to us live on the internet at WOVU.org. We always want you to download that WOVU app so you can take us with you on the go. And then lastly, you can watch us on StreamYard and comment, and that's on Facebook, All Sports All Plays Network, and also I believe it's ran underneath my page as well. So we love your comments and keep supporting us. We believe it. So Willie, me and Marshawn were just talking off the break, and the Cleveland Browns have a very important game that they are playing on Sunday, and the Lions are what,
8-1.
Oh, that's right. I forgot they had a tie. So Marshawn said if the Cleveland Browns lose this game, he is not going to be a Browns fan no more.
I'm done. I'm out of here. You lose to them, so what, man? Hang up the season because you ain't going nowhere. You ain't going to no playoffs. So I am done. I am not going. Listen, I am not going through another heartache. You know who I'm gonna turn into? I'm gonna be a part of that LeBron and Drake crew. Whoever just hot, I'm jumping on. I can't do it no more. You're not about to take me through the heartaches of, oh, is this guy going to be good? Or man, I'm not going to do that. They don't win Sunday. They ain't going to miss me.
Yeah, man. Right. You got to come back. You can't you can't just leave, dude. Like, this is your birthright.
I can talk about him. I'll have fun talking about it. I'll turn into Rex Ryan.
Oh my God, he was dogging Baker. Ooh, Rex Ryan don't play no games. He was like, I know what an elite quarterback is, and Baker Mayfield ain't it.
Yeah, he should. Like, he should know. He had Mark Sanchez as his quarterback.
He was elite. He was elite.
At eating hot dogs on the sideline.
He was elite.
With only ketchup. I'm like, where your mustard at, man? I'm like, terrible, man. But yeah, Rex Ryan did not hold any punches, and he like, it's not personal. This is just my assessment. I was a coach, I know, And then what was the other coach he was talking about? Don't compare him to. Was he talking about Dan Campbell?
Robert Saleh.
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh yeah, and Robert responded as well. So I'm like, look at Rex Ryan getting in there mixing stuff up. He pulled no punches. Willie, if the Browns lose to the Lions, how devastating would that be for this franchise?
I think it would hurt pretty bad. It would hurt pretty bad. And it's not like the Lions have not been competitive in their games this year.
Exactly.
They have 0 wins, but they very well easily could have 4 or 5 for that matter. So it's not like now Jared Goff he didn't practice today, and he may not practice tomorrow. I don't know who their backup is, but that may be a good thing if Jared Goff don't play. But the thing is,
I don't know. I don't know.
look,
Don't jinx us now. Don't jinx us now.
well, and look, because I'm trying to give some credit to Dan Campbell because that dude can coach. And I know Bill Parcells used to always say you are what your record says you are, but I don't agree with that 100% because last year there was no way that the Pittsburgh Steelers were an 11-0 team. No way. And we saw it later on in the season and into the playoffs. With the Lions, they've got weapons, dude. I mean, they got DeAndre Swift in the backfield. He can run it. He can catch it out the backfield. He can run by you. He can run over you. He can run away from you. So I don't think it would be as devastating as it probably would be or could have been if this was a Lions team from the past that was just awful. But this team is not that terrible. They just have some bad luck. And where's the game at? In Cleveland or in Detroit?
It's in Cleveland.
It's in Cleveland, which is really, how far is Detroit from Cleveland? Like what, 2 hours?
2 hours. It's closer than I thought.
No, actually, it's really 2 hours 45 minutes. But if you
it is.
Yeah, it's almost 3 hours. Because you figure it take you about an hour and some change to get to Detroit, like a little over an hour. I mean, not Detroit, a little over an hour to get to Toledo. A little over an hour to get to Toledo, because Toledo is like 70 some miles, like 80 some miles. And then Toledo is like 45 minutes.
Yeah,
a little bit over an hour.
So I lied. My bad, Willie.
Yeah. So okay. So that to answer your question, it's gonna be tough, man. They might just mail it in, and they're gonna be looking at Stefanski like, "Yo, what are you doing, dude? They can't lose to the Lions, bro. They can't."
Here, listen. Can I refresh our memory a little bit?
Please.
November 3rd, 2019. Do you remember what happened that day? No?
The sun came up and the sun went down.
Probably so. The Denver Broncos played the Cleveland Browns, right? Remember that?
Mm.
Remember who was that quarterback that had his first start? Brandon Allen. 3 touchdowns in the first quarter. This guy that they backing up in Detroit, his first start will probably be against the Cleveland Browns. I'm just saying, man, I ain't trying to put no bad luck on the team, but until they show me, I can't help with what if. What if? And if they do, I'll come on here and happily talk about. I'll watch Game Pass, but I won't watch another game on a Sunday. I'll watch somebody else, because that's terrible to put all this hype about that you're gonna be AFC North champions and you go out and you lose to. Granted, they got one more L that they can afford, because, like I said, you need 11 wins to get into the playoffs. They got one more, and I swear I hope it don't come against this team. I hope it come. I would rather it come and we sweep Baltimore and it come against Cincinnati or Green Bay. I'd rather it come against them. I don't want it to come against them.
But that just goes to show how losing to KC and the Chargers, not being able to finish drives, not being able to execute a 2-minute drill, how that has came back to haunt us, because now we on the outside looking in. So right now I believe what
you're gonna hate me when I say this. Hey, Chris Styles. Oh, he can't hear, but I know he's gonna hear it after this. I would rather Michigan beat Ohio State than Detroit Lions beat the Browns.
Get out.
Anyway.
Get out. Hey. I'm turning his mic off, man. Get out, my son. You're no longer.
I told her I would rather the Michigan Wolverines beat the Ohio State Buckeyes than Detroit to beat the Browns. You agree with that? Exactly.
What is wrong with y'all? What are y'all doing? That doesn't even make any sense.
It does.
It doesn't.
Possible for the Browns to lose to Detroit.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is. It's very possible.
I mean, it's possible, but
they almost beat Baltimore. If it wasn't for a field goal, they would have beat Baltimore. Well, yeah. So Detroit is up here playing.
Wasn't they in Detroit that game?
No, they was in Detroit.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think Baltimore's hitting that on the outside.
No way.
anything outside of the dome. No way.
No way.
I was lucky.
So check this. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say not only is it possible, but it is quite probable that this happens.
The Browns,
I would
the
throw
Browns
up. Man. I would
lose.
throw up.
Yes.
I would throw up.
Yes. It is.
I mean, anything is possible.
Yeah, but I said probable. Probable. The Browns are coming off the most humiliating loss in the last since the 1-15 and the 0-16 years.
Kevin Stefanski era.
Yeah, the Kevin Stefanski era. If Kareem Hunt is not walking through that door on Sunday, and I don't think he is,
he's not. He's not playing on Sunday.
And if Nick Chubb is not walking through that door on Sunday, he's still in COVID protocol, right?
I think Nick Chubb might be playing.
Okay, so the Lions have a quarterback that nobody has any film on.
East 72nd Street.
What?
Don't listen to that.
Is she over here giving car directions? I heard something like turn on 70. Why is Rachel got car directions? Rachel trying to drive the show to 72nd Street.
She's trying to get out, I guess.
I'm not sure what's going on. I heard the same things you heard too, Willie.
Go ahead, Willie. What was you saying, man?
That was basically it. If there's a game who does Cleveland have?
Game.
Who does Cleveland has a bye after Detroit, right? Or no, is it Baltimore?
We got Detroit. It's Detroit. We go to M&T Bank, Baltimore.
And then we got the
Baltimore comes here. Then we go to Lambeau. Then we go to Pittsburgh, and then we close out with Cincinnati.
No, y'all got the Raiders in there too.
Oh yeah. I forgot about them.
That's
probably. Yeah.
It's not like this season is for
we got the
Raiders
after Green Bay.
Okay, so here's the thing. The number one reason why I say this is a very probable opportunity for them to lose is because they're going to be looking ahead to Baltimore, big brother in the division. Number two, they got this quarterback from Detroit that's playing. I don't even know how to pronounce his last name. Blau. He's from Carrollton, Texas. Do y'all know where Carrollton, Texas is?
I do.
Yeah, it's not very far from where I'm at. That's neither here nor there. I thought I would throw that in as a geography lesson for everybody that's watching and listening. Okay, and then number three. Again, off the most devastating. That loss on Sunday was crippling. And I'm sitting here in a Las Vegas Raider hat that we also sustained a loss that was crippling. And it's hard, man, for teams to come back from losses like that, especially when you have all the peril that's going on in terms of OBJ saga and is Baker really the dude? And then, of course, Baker being injured. You know what? If you made me put if I was a betting man and you made me put an amount of money that mattered to me on the table, I'm actually picking Detroit to win this game.
Hey, Willie. Might have to kick him off.
Yeah, I kicked both of y'all off because both of y'all lost your mind.
How?
Cause you talking about, man, I really don't have no comment, no follow up to that. What you proclaiming you rather Ohio State lose to Michigan than
that's gonna happen.
If I had to sacrifice, yeah,
that's gonna happen anyway.
Listen, Rachel, if I got to me?
Nah, Willie.
If I had to sacrifice Ohio State for my Browns and go to the Super Bowl, I'm doing it.
Okay, that's not anything earth-shattering.
It is.
Ohio State will just say, "Look, we beat these fools 19 years in a row."
Okay, right, so, can we give our quick Browns pick so we can move on? I want to talk to Ohio State. Willie done got out of hand now.
I'm gonna take the Cleveland Browns over the Detroit Lions. I'm gonna go 27-21.
I'm gonna let Willie go next. I'm gonna save mine after.
Why you gonna let me go?
Because you said we're gonna lose. You already gave your answer. How much we gonna lose by?
Age before beauty.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just said that to an older lady the other day. I did. She didn't say nothing back.
Detroit Lions 27, Cleveland Browns 24.
I am going to go. Oh, gotta check. I always got to check.
What you checking for?
Don't worry. Okay. Oh, really? Dang, it's going to rain on Sunday. All right. I'm going to go. Dang, that rain turned my whole
This guy.
upside down.
No, it shouldn't have.
I'm going to go Browns 20. I'm going to go Browns 20, Lions 3. They get a field goal, though. That's it. That's it. That's it.
Okay.
20 to 3.
Boy, I hear the hope in your voice.
20 to 3.
All right, so we got 2 for 1, 2 picking the Browns, 1 picking Detroit. Willie, you sound a little crazy, but okay, I'll roll with it.
That's what they said about Thomas Edison.
Huh?
That's what they said about Thomas Edison and the Wright brothers.
Yeah, that's true. But you just went all the way outside. So one of the things that we are going to do is talk about some college football. So Ohio State has Michigan State coming up on Saturday. So this game will be played at the Ohio State University. Correct? It's at Ohio State, right?
Yes, because they play Michigan at the Big House.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. So predictions for this Saturday. Michigan State has had times where they play spoiler. We didn't let Purdue play spoiler maker. We're not going to let Michigan State.
The spoiler makers.
Yeah, no, because they had knocked off Iowa and they had knocked off Michigan, I think. No, who did they knock off? They knocked off somebody big time. I can't remember who it was.
They beat Iowa when Iowa was number 3.
Yeah.
And then the next week they beat it was somebody big. It was Penn State. They beat Penn State first and then Iowa.
They did. Yeah, that is true. So won't be happening this weekend. It's happened before in the past. Won't be happening. Looking forward as Ohio State continues. The rankings came out.
What time they play at?
12. I hate 12
I ain't gonna
o'clock
be able to
start.
watch the game, man.
They're the worst, man.
No, I will. I'll be able to watch probably like 15 minutes of the game.
They're the worst.
I have to put it on my phone and watch it.
12 o'clock start. But, excuse me, I'm looking for CJ Stroud to solidify himself as one of the front runners of the Heisman.
Fox?
Huh?
No, it's ABC.
It's an ABC game.
Oh, I don't got the ABC app.
I'm looking forward to CJ Stroud solidifying himself as one of the Heisman candidates because he's being one of those who is being talked about. But look at the way he's performed ever since the Oregon game. Looking forward to seeing what our receivers going to do. And, this will be a huge game for our defense. Can we stop the running back? What's Kenneth's last name? Walker Yeah, Kenneth Walker III, who is one of the who's probably the best running back in the nation. Can Ohio State stop him? So I think a lot of Saturday is going to be determined by whether or not they'll be able to stop Kenneth Walker, who is mainly their offense. So, Marshawn, we'll do you first since you let Willie go first in the prediction aspect. What are you thinking is going to come out of this Ohio State game?
They're gonna win. I think it's gonna be a close game at first because Mel Tucker got a good defense. He brought that SEC defense up to the Big Ten. So I think he'll definitely try to do a good job at bringing pressure on the CJ Stroud because he's not very mobile. If you give CJ Stroud a good pocket, he's gonna eat you up. You got three good receivers. So if Michigan State is smart, you're gonna be doing a lot of blitzing and playing man coverage and hoping that your secondary can withstand that. And on the Ohio State side, you just got to shut the run down. Like I said last week when Michigan State played somebody.
Oh, Purdue beat Michigan. They beat Michigan, not Penn State.
You gotta all you gotta do is when they beat
Purdue
beat Michigan State.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. Purdue beat Michigan State.
Michigan State. You said Michigan.
Oh no.
No.
All you gotta do for Michigan, just make them throw the ball. Shut down, like Rachel said, shut down Kenneth Walker and make them. A quarterback ain't never really been in no chances where he had to, in my opinion, where he had to put the game on his back and win it. I mean, Kenneth Walker beat Michigan by themselves and Styles swear up and down that Michigan, the Big Ten said Michigan, they messed up on some calls for Michigan, which I don't believe. You know, man, I hope Michigan lose this weekend, but I'm gonna knock on some wood on that one.
Who they play this weekend?
They go to College Park this weekend.
Oh.
Hey, if they beat that, oh my goodness, Rachel, this probably where this probably where y'all gonna see the obnoxious side of me, because I ain't gonna let Chris Styles hear it. Oh, he came in here that day when Ohio State lost, saying all them smart. All right, you better hope. Oh my goodness, the Browns could lose, and I wouldn't even care. If Maryland beat Michigan, the Browns could lose, and I wouldn't even care.
That would be a huge upset, too.
Yeah, I would be on the high. Oh my goodness.
That'd be a huge upset.
I got something for that. Go ahead. Keep talking.
What you got?
Keep talking.
Oh man, I'm just trying to win. That's it. It's your turn. I said my piece. I think Ohio State probably gonna win. They ain't gonna blow them out.
The spread is like 30 points, like 3 touchdowns.
No,
they're not gonna beat them by that.
It can't be that much.
I'm about to say that's disrespectful. 4-7? Oh, they can't. That's disrespectful.
Yeah,
it is. It's Ohio State by 19. That's
okay. 2 touchdowns. I said 3.
No, you said 31. That's almost like they don't have a chance. That's to get that. If they was up by 31, that's almost saying they're like an FCS school or they Akron or something. Like 31. That's nuts.
Yeah, there's no way.
I meant 3 touchdowns.
I shouldn't say no way, but I just don't see it.
The highest spread all weekend from a top 25 game is Vanderbilt over Ole Miss over Vanderbilt, and that's because Vanderbilt stinks, and they got Ole Miss favored by 36.5. I don't think Vanderbilt is going to lose by 37 points. I think they'll probably end up losing by like in the 20s.
Yeah, but Ole Miss is a Heisman caliber candidate at quarterback as well.
Yeah, he's not going to win it though.
And he's a double threat. He's a dual threat quarterback at that.
Yeah.
So
go ahead.
So what's the prediction on the Ohio State Michigan State game?
I say 30. I'm gonna say 34. 34-20. I'm gonna say 34-20. Ohio State.
Is it my turn?
Yeah, you can go. I'm getting mine after.
Oh, okay. As much as I hate to say it, because I hate these teams equally.
Ohio State, first of all, Ohio State ain't did nothing to you.
Huh?
Ohio State ain't did nothing to you.
Fan.
Texas.
They beat up on Texas a few times.
Boy, I will reach through and choke you. I think that they're going to neutralize Mr. Walker, hold him in check. They're going to make the quarterback win it, and it ain't even going to be close. It's going to be 41 Ohio State, Michigan State 14.
Oh wow! I was going to go 42, so I was going to go 42 to 21. 42 to 21.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Shake them up.
Yeah.
Hey, Cavs beating Nets tonight?
I hope so. Oh, what about? Okay, can we talk about that for the rest of the show?
Yeah.
Okay. Did y'all see the game last night between the Warriors and the Nets?
Yes.
No, but they got their butts whooped. I heard.
Dude. Okay. Steph Curry was pulling up from Steph Curry range as usual. But this dude pulled up from he just threw one up from like, I don't know, 2/3 or maybe just over half court.
Willie, he shoots different, ain't he?
Yeah, just over half court. And it did it went in, but it didn't count. And the crowd went crazy. Yeah, they were chanting MVP for Steph Curry.
I heard.
You want to know why? And people today was kind of making an uproar about it. I don't think fans really have allegiance to the NBA no more because of how many stars it is. You know, back in when you guys were watching it, like in the Jordan era.
Wait a minute. What do you mean when we were watching it?
In the Jordan era. They didn't let me finish. I said back when y'all was watching in the Jordan era. I wasn't watching in the Jordan era, so I don't know. It wasn't that many stars then.
Yeah, I had.
It wasn't. You got superstars, then you got superstars, then you got superstars, then you got all stars, you got stars now. Like
Right.
everybody is pretty much a star now. So
I don't know if
that's different, man.
I don't know if he was a star before, just not now. Kevin Love. He was a star.
So Kevin Love journeyman.
Fallen star.
He's journeyman now. He got that, Kevin Love got that. He was an all-star, so he's always gonna be an all-star. He was a borderline superstar, so it's some respect towards his name. But it's like, is he could he be a key member of a team now? I don't know. I don't think so.
There was a difference between Big Kevin Love and Little Kevin Love.
Kevin Love in
Big
Minnesota.
Kev and Little Kev.
Yeah, Kevin Love in Minnesota, all-star, peak, dominant. Kevin Love in Cleveland,
walking double-double.
Yeah, walking double-double. Yeah, easy double-double. Kevin Love in Cleveland, passing the ball to LeBron, shooting open threes, rebounding. That's it. Kevin Love after LeBron. I'm not gonna say what I want.
Shallow lukewarm herself.
I'm not gonna say what I want to say.
Or none of the above.
Yeah, Kevin Love without LeBron, often injured. All sharp. Hey, I had this list I made last year. It was called the All Sharman team. Kevin Love, AD, Larry Nance. I forgot who the guards was, but they made first team All Sharman.
Soft batch cookie.
Couldn't stay healthy, man. First team All Sharman. I'm actually making another list for the show this year. I'll make it at the halfway point. First team All Sharman.
Hey, I heard that they was chanting MVP. How embarrassing, man!
It's not.
But you on the road.
If Steph Curry come to Cleveland tomorrow. If he pull up from them, because I'm pretty sure they're gonna wear the city uniforms. If he pull up from them rings that they got on the floor over there, they're gonna start yelling MVP to him.
No, they better.
It's
not.
more the NBA than more of an entertainment.
Nah.
Yeah.
Not in Cleveland, man.
They not doing that in Cleveland.
We hate Steph Curry.
But even
Ohio.
But he ain't from Ohio. He was just born in a hospital here.
They gonna claim it. Cleveland, Ohioans gonna claim it.
Man, it's Steph Curry who we lost 3 titles to.
Go ahead, Willie.
So I'm sorry. I was watching the Cosby Show, that episode when Cliff was running around the track and he pushed that dude up into the stands. But anyway, if they were to go to Cleveland and do that and chant MVP for him there, that's different. Cleveland don't have James Harden. Cleveland don't have Kevin Durant. Mm-hmm. Cleveland don't have Kyrie Irving, even though Kyrie Irving is not playing right now. But those dudes have that. That team has that. That team has the cachet. That team has the people's hearts in terms of them coming out of the Eastern Conference either with or without Kyrie. So it's a different situation altogether. So to have the fans chanting in the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, MVP, MVP, MVP for Steph Curry, dude, that's like, I can't say it on the air, man. I can't say it on the air, but you can have an imagination of what I'm talking about.
Yeah. All right, y'all. I gotta go, man. It's time to go watch the Nets beat up on the Cavs for about 30 minutes.
On that note,
everybody hurt right now, man. Everybody hurt.
On that note, it's time to go watch KD drop a 30 ball. I'm sorry, KD my favorite player. So
hey, remember we beat them. We beat them like 3 times last year. So I don't know.
Yeah, but what was they picking at?
We had something about Brooklyn's number. I don't know what it is, but Willie, want to thank you so much for joining today. Marshawn, want to thank you as well. And this is for the First Lady of Sports. You've been listening to her in the Huddle on WOVU 95.9 FM, and we are out of here.